welcome back to my channel. Today is another one of your favorite videos that we do over here, and that is a coloring my hair red video. Today is going to be fun because I feel like every time I do this video I change up my formula a little bit, which is just the epitome of who I am. I always have to change it up, and so I'm super excited. It is literally, what time in the morning is it? It's 6:54 a.m. I've been up for almost an hour and a half because I am jet lagged. We moved back to Southern California like 2-3 days ago, so we're a little bit jet lagged. So I'm awake and I am attempting to completely color my hair and get ready before church because it's Sunday. So we got a lot to do, so we're gonna jump straight into it. Today's hair coloring video is going to be creating a darker auburn red color. I'll include some photos again on the screen. These are some of the same photos as last time. I was traveling for 6 weeks. If you guys have been keeping up with my channel, you know that, and my hair, of course, has faded a lot, which I literally knew it would. It's not surprising to me. I was in the ocean, I was in pools, I was in the sun. It definitely still didn't fade to as light as it previously was when I was a lighter copper, which I have a lighter copper formula video, and I'll link that below if you're looking for a lighter copper color. But today it's just going to be kind of continuing down to the darker auburn for fall and winter and autumn. And I think today I'm actually going to go a little bit darker because I loved it last time. It was such a fun color, but I was like, you know what? I think I could still push it a bit more and go a bit darker. So we're going to be using some similar colors, but we're going to be doing things just a little bit differently today. So keep on watching if you want to know my formula and figure out how I am changing it up. Let's get into it. We're going to begin by mixing the color that is going to go on my roots. I do have to say, going a bit darker, it just grew out even smoother, and while I was traveling, that was amazing. So today we are going to be using 757 and 677 on our roots, but I think I might add a little bit of this shade I just picked up, also by Schwarzkopf. By the way, if you're new, these are all Schwarzkopf Igora Royal Permanent Hair Color 680. 680 is from their line. If you have a lot of gray hair or white hair, this whole like line is like anti-age. It's like amazing for coloring gray hair. I don't have gray hair, I have few, don't have a lot, but I really like the shade. It's a bit more of like a fashion-y, vibrant-y red, and I kind of wanted to add a bit more depth to my color. So anyways, I'm going to put the color swatches on the screen so you can kind of get the idea of 757, 677, and 680 and kind of get the color that I'm trying to come up with when I mix all of them. The difference today is that I'm going to be using less 757, which is what I normally use, because I want to use more of the sixes. They're darker and I kind of want to deepen my color up a bit more. So we're going to mix those together. I'm going to do more 677 than 757. I'll show you my bowl. Like I've said before, I don't measure my color. People get kind of mad at that, or they just be like, hey, you just pull out a scale. I don't even own a scale, but I'll show you how much I squeeze into the bowl and do the best that I can. But yeah, so let's go. I wanted to show you kind of a visual because this is how I always section out my hair colors. So the 677 is our main color, and that is the color in there that is that orange color, almost the color of the bowl. And right next to it is a 757, which is like my tried and true. I love 757, but it's lighter and it's definitely more, it's like a coppery red auburny color. It's just not super dark. And then that tiny bit, there's not as much of it that I added because I've never used it before, so I'm a little bit nervous that it's going to be too red. We'll have to see. This is the first time I've done this formula, so we're doing it out together. But 680, I just did a little bit in that bowl so you can kind of see proportions. This is going to be mixed with 10 volume, and this is actually going to be the same formula that I apply roots to ends. Sometimes I add colors to neutralize it a bit more, but because my hair is so light naturally, I don't really get hot roots, and usually I can get away with using more of the like vibrant colors without adding too much of like a 600 or 700 to neutralize it. But it really depends on your hair color, and I only need 10 volume because my hair is light, so I'm just really depositing color. I don't need to lift my color. It really depends what you'll need to do. It depends on where you're starting, and I always give this disclaimer in my videos, and those of you who watch know why I do these videos. Sometimes I get comments of people being like, you shouldn't be sharing your hair formula because I'm a professional hairstylist, and this is what I do as a job. I went to school for it as well. So sometimes people think it's like weird that I would share, but really ultimately my goal is always to tell you what I do so that you can take it to your hairstylist so they can do it for you, because of course I support, you know, all hairstylists who are in the salon, but of course I also can't control what people do, and ultimately if you're going to color your hair yourself, you're going to do it either way, so I'd rather give you a professional alternative than a box dye. So that is my heart behind it, and I'm never about gatekeeping my formula. Like, there's just no point. Like, life's too short for us not have the hair color we want, so I'm always about sharing it. So I'm gonna mix this with 10 volume, and I'm literally just gonna apply it on my roots, then rub it, like comb it through my ends with my hands. My husband's gonna help me apply it to my roots. I think normally I do it myself, but it's early in the morning and I'm kind of tired, so he's gonna help me. I might need to remix, but I'm hoping this is enough. I always do equal parts color to developer, so of course I'm using the 10 volume from the same line, the Igora Royal Permanent Color, and we're gonna see how this turns out. I'm excited. I need to jump in because I don't want to run out of time, but I think she's gonna be cute, and I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm always a bit nervous, so I'm sure it'll be good. This is all mixed. Literally, it's like pumpkin pie vibes. Literally, it looks like pumpkin pie. And in case it's helpful for reference, the 677, I pretty much finished the tube. The 757, I used about half of it, and then the 680, I probably used like a third of it, maybe a fourth, in case that's helpful for measurement purposes. But yeah, she's all mixed, so we're gonna apply. And now I'm gonna take the rest of my color and put it through my ends. I do have gloves somewhere, but like I said, we just moved, so I'm literally gonna use my hands, but definitely recommend wearing gloves if you have them. And RIP, my husband didn't end up helping me with the color because he hasn't helped me in a while and I was moving a little too slow, and I'm in a bit of a rush, so I was like, I'll just do it. So I'm literally just gonna take the brush and begin combing it through my hair, just really thoroughly saturating it, and we'll see you in a minute. I'm gonna let it sit for 45 minutes and wash it out. I did take some of my extra hair dye and put it on my eyebrows, which I'm comfortable doing, but there are definitely eyebrow dyes out there as well. But if you do decide to use your extra hair color and do it this way, always make sure you wipe it off before you get in the shower so that it doesn't run in your eyes or anything like that. But I will check in with you guys when it's all done. Alright, you guys, this is the finished hair color. The dark autumn auburn is here to stay for me. I'm obsessed. It's definitely darker than last time, but I love the tones in this. I'll give you an up close. Also, the shine is just phenomenal. My hair feels great, and it really turned out how I wanted. I just feel like I wanted something darker, and it always fades, as you know, if you're a redhead, so it kind of is fun just to play around. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and wrote down the formula so that you can do this hair color on your hair. It's so fun, and I always appreciate you guys watching my videos. Thank you so much for always liking and staying subscribed. It means the absolute world to me. But yeah, this is the final results. I'm happy, I'm feeling good, and that's really all I have to say. We're happy Annabelle over here. So I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't and join the family, and leave me a comment down below if you are gonna try out this formula next time you color your hair. Love you guys. Bye.